All right, welcome back. Sorry again for earlier. I couldn't get the stream to work, but fourth graders, let's take a look at some division problems. All right, so first we're just going to warm up. All right, I know you know these, they're probably pretty easy. I'm going to ask you, what is 25 divided by 5? 3, 2, 1. 5! Good. You got it. Let's move on. Let's see. You did get it. I'm so proud. All right. 12 divided by 6. Or, what times 6 equals 12? 2. Absolutely wonderful. I'm so proud. Ooh, this one might be a little tough. Oh, no? You think it's not? 27 divided by 3? Or what times 3 equals 27? You're so smart. It is 9. Good work. Whoa, that was cool. Let's do that again. All right, well done. All right, we are going to get into a little bit more long division. It's not going to be that bad. I say the more you can break something up, probably, the better, the easier it is, until you really start understanding what we're doing. All right, so I'm looking here, 11 and 270. 270 divided by 11. So what you're going to want to do is go step by step. Here we have 11. How are you doing? And here we have our number. I'm going to first see if 11 can go into the first number, which it's a 2-digit number, so we know that it cannot. 11 cannot go into 2. So now I'm going to go to the 7. Can 11 go into 27? Absolutely. It can go in 2 times. So I'm going to put my 2 right above there. I know some people do this. 20. Because it's going to be a 10. All right. What is 2 times 11? 2 times 11 is 22. Do that really quick. 7 minus 2, 5. 2 minus 2, 0. And always bring down the next number, which is 0. So, 50. Can 11 go into 50? Absolutely. Let's count by 11s. 11, 22, 33, 44, 55. Too much. So how many times can it go in? 4 times. So I'm putting my 4 right here. That's a big 4. 4 times 11 is 44. So you're going to subtract. Cross out that 5, make it a 4. Make this 0 a 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. 4 minus 4 is 0. We have reached the end because 11 cannot go into 6. So you are going to write your remainder of 6. Very good. All right, let's keep moving, shall we? 437 divided by 15. What is our first move going to be? Very good. To see how many times 15 can go into our first number. Can 15 go into 4? No, it cannot. But can it go into 43? Absolutely. In my head, by practicing, I know that 15 times 3 equals 45. But over here, you can do 15 plus 15 equals 5 plus 5 is 10. Carry the 1 is 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So that's 30. That's 2 times. Let's see if it can go in one more time. It looks like 0 plus 5 is 5. 3 plus 1 is 4. Looks like it can only go in twice. So I'm going to put my 2 right here. So 2 times 15 is 30. Now I'm going to subtract. 3 minus 0 is 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. Can 15 go into 13? No. But always bring down the next number and you get 137. So the best way that I can think for you is try a higher number, like 10. 15 times 10 is 150. Good. That's a little bit too high. It's not that high. So let's try 9. 15 times, whoop, probably can't see that. 15 times 9 equals, looks like a lollipop. 15 times the lollipop. 5 times 9 is 45. Put my 4 here. 9 times 1 is 9. Plus 4 is 13. 135. It looks like it's barely going to fit. That was a good guess, whoever said 9. That was me. Okay. So we're going to use 9. Very good. And 9 times 15 equals 135. 7 minus 5 is 2. 3 minus 3, it's really tough. Oh, 0. 1 minus 0. The answer is 29 with a remainder of 2. All right. If you're doing harder problems than this in school, please comment, let me know, and I can make a new video. Maybe we could do one in the thousands if you're doing that. Right here, we're going to get pretty close. So 876 divided by 23. What I want you to do right now is pause the video, try it on your own. Okay? So pause the video, try it on your own, and I'll wait for you to pause it. Pause! Great, welcome back. That means that you've solved the problem. Let's solve it together to see if you got it. All right, really quick. 23, can it go into 8? No, sir. Can it go into 87? You betcha. Now, what I'm looking right here is, I know 20 times 4 is about 80. So 23 times 4 might be around 80. But let's check. 23 times 4. Uh-oh. 3 times 4 is 12. I like to do that. Just kind of keep the tens and ones. 4 times 2 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. Oh, we went just one too far. Not a big deal. But that does tell us that the answer is 3. So we're going to do 23 times 3 equals 3 times 3 equals 9. 3 times 2 equals 6. So 69 is going to be what we're going to use. So I'm going to put the 3 right here. Minus 69. Oh, another lollipop. Oh my gosh. All right, 7 minus 9. Can't do it. Cross that out. Make it your 7. Oop. 7. Make this a 17. 17 minus 9 is 8. 7 minus 6 is a 1. Mr. Frost, bring down the 6. Oh, that's a great idea. So we're going to make sure to bring down that 6. So, 186. Now again, I know that 20 times 5 is about 100, and it's 186 is almost 200. So maybe I'm going to choose somewhat a little bit below 10, maybe 23 times 7. Let's change this color up a little bit. Times 7 equals 7 times 3, 21. 21. 7 times 2, 14. 14 plus 2 is 16. Oh, looks like we could. Now watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to just add 23. See if we get close to 186. 1 plus 3 is 4. 6 plus 2 is 8. 1 plus nothing is nothing. Or 1. So 184. We got extremely close. I feel like all of the remainders are 2. Did not do that on purpose. So I'm going to say that I had 7, and I had one more group. Oh, that's an L. I had one more group of 23. So 7 plus 1 is 8. So 38 minus 184 equals 2. 38, remainder 2. Got it? If it's still not making that much sense, rewind the video, kind of look at it again. I know there's a lot there, right? Follow along. All right. Now, I would like you to pause the video again after I read it, and then we're going to work on it together, okay? Let's read. Mr. Frost made 976 bubble wands. Ooh. For his business. He wants to store them in boxes. Each box can hold 18 wands. How many boxes will Mr. Frost need? All right, I'm going to take that because I realize that's a little bit covered up. And pause the video now, fill it out, answer it, and then come back and we'll do it together. And pause! So you think you've answered it, huh? Well, welcome, because we're going to see. So with all videos, with all videos, no, not all videos, with all, what are these? Number stories, we're going to write down what we know. We know that there's a guy named Mr. Frost, all right? And he has 976 bubble wands. And he wants to store them in boxes. So we always just check to make sure. Does everything make sense? Yes. There's bubble wands, and you can store them in boxes. Each box can hold 18 bubble wands. How many boxes will Mr. Frost need? We're just going to turn that into a division problem. You guessed it. So we're going to divide 976 divided by 18. Okay? So, let's take a look at this. 18. Let's change the color again, just for fun. 18. Can it go into 9? No. Can it go into 97? Yes. Now, here's what I'm thinking. 18 and 97. 18 is very close to 20. 97 is very close to 100. I know that 20 times 5 equals 100. I'm going to find out what 18 times 5 is. So 18 times 5 equals 8 times 5 is 40. Boop, boop. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. So 18 times 5 equals 90. Can I add another group of 18? No. I'd be way over 97. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm taking this 5, putting it right here. Putting it right there. So we know that 5 times 18 equals 90. 2, 2, 2, 2, minus. 7 minus 0 is 7. 9 minus 9 is 0. Bring down the 6. 76. Okay. Again, 18, 76. Good year. I know that 18 is close to 20 again. 76 is close to 80. Also close to 60. I'm going to try 3. I'm sorry. I'm going to try 3. So 18. Let me erase this for you. Okay. 18 times 3. 8 times 3 is 24. 2. 3 times 1 is 3. Plus 2 is 5. 54. It looks like we can fit another group of 18. So we had 3 groups of 18. And we're going to add one more. Plus 18. 8 plus 4 is 12. 2. Carry the 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. Plus 1 is 7. Okay, so that is 72. We had 3 here, and then plus 1. We're going to use 4. So we're putting 4 right there. 4 times 18 is 72. Equals 4. However, am I going to be able to fit more than 18 in each box? No. So this remainder of 4 right here, this remainder of 4 is going to mean that I need one extra box, and this extra box is only going to have 4 in it. But I still do need that extra box, so 54 plus 1 extra box, just to hold 4, I'm going to need, drum roll, 55 boxes. Did you get 55 boxes? I hope so. All right, let's check out one more. Thank you so much for sticking with me. You're doing a great job. I hope everyone's doing well. Okay, so let's read this one together, and then again, pause it, answer it. JF Elementary, John Frost, wants to send all their students on a field trip. There are 662 students and 22 staff members. Only small buses are available, which can hold 26 people at once. The bus prices are $45 per bus for the day. How much money is the school going to pay for everyone to ride a bus? So 662 students, 22 staff members. Pause the video, write down what you know, and remember, this is the most important. How much money is the school going to pay for everyone to ride a bus? You're going to need to find out more than one thing to figure this out. All right, good luck. Pause. And welcome back. Thank you. I'm so excited. I hope you got the right answer, kids. All right. So what you're going to want to do is kind of break everything down. There's a school, okay? This school has 662 students and 22 staff members, okay? That "and" means that we're going to add, because right now we're just talking about people, right? It says everyone. That just means all the people, okay? Now, there are small buses. I'm going to make... That's wonderful. I should be an artist. All right. Equals 26 per bus. Okay? Equals blank. 26 people per bus. And each bus is $45 for the day. It's a cheap bus. It's okay. So, what are we going to do to figure this out? We have a few steps that we need to take. I'd say the first step, make sure we know how many people are going. So 662 plus 22 equals 2 plus 2 is 4. 6 plus 2 is 8. 6 plus nothing is, well, nothing. So we know that there's 684 people that are going on this trip. Now we need to find how many buses by dividing this number by 26. So let's do that right now. Okay? 684 divided by 26. Okay. I know that 26 is very close to 25, and 25 times 2 equals 50. So that is very close to 68. So I'm going to try 2. 26 times 2 equals 6 times 2 equals 12. 2 times 2 equals 4. Plus 1 is 5. So 68 minus 52. And right here I'm going to put that 2. Equals 8 minus 2 is 6. Good. 6 minus 5 is 1. Wonderful. Bring down the 4. 164. All right. So I know that 26 is very close to 25. 164 is close to 150 again. So 25 times 5, I know, is 125. 25 times 6 would be 150. I'm going to try 6. I'm going to clear this up again. I'm going to clear that up. Let's do it. 26 times 6 equals 6 times 6 is 36. Put the 3. 6 times 2 is 12. Plus 3 is 15. 156. So minus 156. I should use a stylus or something. All right. 4 minus 6, can't do it. 6 becomes a 5. 4 becomes a 14. 14 minus 6 is 14, 13, 12, 9, 8. 14 minus 6 is 8. 5 minus 5 is 0. 0 for minus 1 minus 1. So we have 26 with a remainder of 8. Again, the same with the boxes. This remainder of 8 means there's 8 people left after 26 full buses. So one bus is going to have 8 people, but we do need that extra bus. So 26 plus 1 equals 27. So we know that we need 27 buses. Great! It's still not done. So just to recap. Step 1, we found out how many people were going. Step 2, we found out how many buses they needed. Step 3, now we need to see how much the school is going to need to pay for everyone to ride a bus. Each bus is $45. $45 each bus. Each, or per, means we are going to multiply. So our last step is 45 times 27. Remember, that's how many buses we need. Equals 7 times 5 is 35. Good. Carry the 3. 7 times 4 is 28. Good. Plus 3 is 31. Wonderful. Now, we are going to hold our place right there with the 0. I'm going to erase that 3. All right. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 5 is 10. Carry the 1. 2 times 4 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. So, 315 plus 9 equals 5. 1. 3 plus 9 is 12. The answer is $1,215. Okay? If you have any questions at all, please feel free to message me. Have your parents message me, and I can answer any questions you have. Again, thank you so much, and I will be doing another video very, very shortly.